Welcome back to Defenders of the Last Stand. We're trying to build the Lightning of the Ancients. Group mission. It is now Midnight Pearl's turn. She's sitting here at the Internet Needle with a couple of techie mob dudes and one of these discovery tokens, which we really want to start finding. We have to find the two special ones to build the Lightning of the Ancients, which is going to help us a lot in taking down the 4 leaders. Alright, let's take a quick look at Midnight Pearl's area. She's got some stuff to look at. She has 7 actions, of course. And then we will get to having her taking her actions. Let's take a look at her cards quickly. She only has 5 cards. Her special ability is she can use 1 double-crossed gun card to inflict a sabotage on 1 leader, doing 1 damage once per turn. Lots of 1s there. So we probably want to have her doing, I think we're going to do that to puke. But let's take a quick look at her area and see what she's got. Alright, so we've already looked at her cards, so we won't bother with that. Alright, we have, and I put a little blue bead here, because I want to know whose turn it is, because I don't want to get messed up, because I haven't been filming regularly. Alright, she has sabotage camps, we talked about that. She can use 1 crossed gun symbol to inflict 1 damage to a leader. She has deadly blade, she gets to roll 1 extra die when she's attacking. Raiders, that's not monstrosities or leaders, but we can do that. She's sitting there with 2 techie mobs. And mutation resistance, of course. She can discard her, one of her karma tokens to negate a mutation, which would be nice for Frank to have because he got mutated twice, which, unbelievable. But anyway, she also has a toolkit. I didn't think this was a very good card, but you don't discard this when you use it. So if she ever does some adventuring, doing adventure runs, and she has a tool check, she gets to use this and she doesn't have to dump it out. So, and she also has a supply run, which would give her a common artifact if she goes to McCormick Farm, do an action there, and then head off to last stop. So that's what she's got. 7 actions. Let's go back to the board and see what she's going to do. And again, we need to start looking for those adventure tokens and finding the special ones to build the Lightning of the Ancients. We need 2 of them. Okay, the first action she's going to do is attack the techie mobs, because you cannot do this search action on these tokens when there are raiders in your area. So we're going to get a dice tray. She's going to be rolling 3 dice because she gets +1. And these guys are relatively easy to hit, he says, just before he rolls it. I should never have said that. We need a 3+ to hit the techie mobs. And oh, yes. Finally, we get 2 3s. And that is enough to take out the 2 techie mobsters. Gone. That was actually a good use for first action. Yes. And for her second action, now that the area is cleared, she will do one of these scavenge actions. And she rolls 4 dice to do it. And let's get out 4 of these suspect, not greatest rolling dice. She used 5 or 6, just 1 success. And she gets 2 5s. Wow. Okay, Midnight Pearl rolling well this time. Alright, so she gets this token, and it is not the special one. A common artifact and gain a defender's card. That's actually good because we need that. So she gets 1 defender's card. Let's have a look at it. And it is a motorcycle, 1 bramble. Alright, well, it is what it is, and she gets a common artifact. A common artifact deck. Alright, boom. Grab common artifact deck, and she ends up getting Dynamite. Alright, discard. This card do one of the following. You can spend an action to remove all raiders from your location. That's cool. You can spend an action to kill 1 monstrosity. Ooh, cool. Or you can add 2 dice in a combat with a leader. Nice. Alright, so she now has Dynamite as well. Okay, that was good, but not what we really needed. She has 5 actions remaining, so I'm going to have to do some thinking what we want to do with those 5 actions. Like I said, I think we want to go and nail Puke down 1 health with her sabotage ability, but I also want to get down here. There's another token right here in this location, and there's nothing stopping her. There's another one down here, so let me think about it. I'll come back and continue on with her turn. I know we should be going ahead and searching those tokens as quickly as we can, But I do want to nail Puke for 1. She's 1-2 away. I don't want to spend 2 actions to get there. So we're going to spend her newly found motorcycle card that allows her to move 2 spaces at once. So across dotted lines, not across solid. 1, 2. So that was an action. That's her 3rd action. Getting her there. Did I spend 4 actions? She attacked. She did the search. Why am I spending so many? Anyway, I think that was her 4th action to get in there. She's going to go ahead and do the sabotage ability, which is costing her an action. Discarding 1 cross-gun symbols card. And that's going to do 1 damage to Puke. Puke's going to go from 7 health down to 6. Of course, we have to get rid of all the leaders. It's a good way to knock their health down without actually taking any damage. So she has 3 actions, I do believe, remaining. I'll have to do some thinking again, see what we want to do. Okay, scratched my head. We're going to spend 1 of her last 3 actions to spend this card, which is the Hang Glider card. She can move up to 4 spaces with it. I know she's burning through cards like crazy. And that's going to take her 1, 2, 3, and you can cross solid lines. With the Hang Glider card, taking her to this area here with this token. There's nobody in there. So for her 2nd to last action, she will do a scavenge action in there. Again, 4 dice, need a 5, 6 to succeed. And oh yeah, nails it big time. Not a problem. What is it this time? It's a special artifact. Right on. So that's our first one. We're going to put that over on the Lightning of the Ancients card. We need to find 1 more of those. And that's going to be it. Then we're going to have the Lightning of the Ancients. We're going to flip that card over and see what it has to say. Alright, good stuff. She has 1 action remaining. I don't really know what she can do. She can move here, but then she's going to take 2 damage from the Raider. Or she can just stay there with not doing any actions, just wasting her final action. I think she might have to do that. She's in a radiation zone, so we have an option. She gets to roll only 2 dice, but she does have the gas mask symbol. Let me think about it, see what she's going to do with her final action, and come right back. Alright, I think we're just going to give up her final action, because I don't want to move in here. We're going to take a wound. I don't want to move in here. We're going to take 2 wounds for this, 2 wounds for that, and a double radiation check here. So I think we're just going to stay here. We're going to give up our last action. She can roll 2 dice to do a radiation check, or she can spend this card to not have to make a radiation check. We're running low on cards. I think she's going to go ahead and make a radiation check. She may get a mutation, but she can spend a karma token, though, to just get rid of a radiation. Sorry, a mutation. I do believe it says, when drawing a mutation, you may spend a karma to discard the draw mutation and not redraw a new one. So, she's going to see if she can not get radiated in the old mine. And she does get radiated in the old mine. So, she gets to draw a mutation, but she can spend 1 of her 3 karma tokens to dump it if it's a really bad one. It might be semi-beneficial. Holy, okay, gotta get my glasses because there's lots of text on this one. It's like a very special card. Alright, let's see what it has to say. Mutation, that's a 2, radiation resistant. Add 1 die to your radiation resistant skill rolls. Also, when drawing a mutation card, you may discard and redraw, keeping the 2nd card. That's actually not horrible. She gets to add a die to radiation checks. Or she can spend a karma and just get rid of it. I think we're going to keep it. That's actually not bad. So we're going to add that to her pool of stuff. And now she has that. So that's the end of her turn. So we are going to then be drawing up 2 Defender cards for her and a Raider card to process. And I really do hate giving up actions, but it's better than getting 2 wounds, because then you lose 2 actions next time, or you have to spend an action to get them 2 back. So we'll just live with that. So she gets a shield and a motorcycle. So she gets a Puke card. So her hand then will end up being a couple grenades, a gas mask, motorcycle, a shield. Yeah, and you can cash in 2 shield to get 1, I believe, is common item at any time. It's a free action. Alright, that's going to be the end of her turn, so that's the 2, and now we have to process the lovely Raider card, which is going to mess up the board, probably. Let's have a look at it, and it is Hades Auntie Saloon gets 1 techie mob. Auntie Saloon is up here somewhere. Ooh, geez, there's 2 there already. Adding 1 more and bring in another one of their friends. That's getting a little too populated for my liking. And the Pest Hole gets a Road Rage gang. The Pest Hole which is 36. Where in the heck is the pest hole? Oh, it's over here. Just right off to the side. There's already, so now there's 2 Raider Roach gangs, and there's a mutation there, abomination. Alright, Crank wants to go right to last stand. Crank is way up here. He's not moving into last stand because it's 1, 2, 3 movements. And you can see the crossed gun symbols. That's his track. The green crossed gun symbols is Bomba's track, etc. Alright, new mission. If there are 2 or fewer missions available last stand, draw a mission until there are 2. There's only 1, so we're going to draw an extra mission for last stand. And we draw this one, which is Ranger Patrol. Oh my god, with a ton of text. We will look at it if we need to pick it up. Alright, I do believe that's going to be the end of our episode for today. So let me just I'm going to zoom down on where Frank and where Midnight Pearl are, and we'll wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so I shifted off to the left-hand side of the board here. So we have 1 special token now on the Lightning of the Ancients. We need to find 1 more, and we can start using it. We'll get to the back side of that sheet if and when we uncover the second special artifact. We've got here, next turn, we've got Frank sitting on the atomic plant with nobody on it, so he can do a search right away for that. It could be the next special artifact. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And we'll see. He's also got another one right here. He might be able to move in here, take out this Road Rage dude, and anyway, we'll see what happens. So anyway, there we sit. We're not doing too badly. Of course, the name of the game is we have to defeat all 4 leaders. Bramble's sitting at 7 health. That's really high. Crank is at 7. Excuse me, we have Bomba down to 4. Puke down to 6. So eventually, we're going to have to use our cards and stuff to try and take them out. We want to take them out kind of one shot. Remember, Frank has a special gyro transport. He can just get all Rangers in one location at the same time. So when we finally decide to start taking leaders out, that card's going to come in handy. Alright, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Defenders of the Last Stand, and we're trying to do the Lightning of the Ancients group mission. Defeat all 4 leaders and win the game. Are we going to be able to do it? I never know. We're probably a third of the way through the game, so I'll try and get these videos up as soon as I can. Just been very busy. There's been a lot of people out sick at work, and I've been doing extra work, etc., etc. So I'm getting these out when I can. So thanks so much. We'll see you next time for the continuation, Defenders of the Last Stand, Lightning of the Ancients.